The year 2024 has ended and we have entered into new year, that is 2025, and we have to be ready for what is coming or what future is going to bring to us. In last 5 years we have gone through significant change. Not only change, but the disruptive change that is happening in the surroundings as well as on technology front as well as on social front. So there are challenges on all sides when we are entering into 2025, and to address or to create a new you in 2025 requires attention to all these aspects by focusing on oneself. More than focusing on goals or achievements, today is the time to bring that change within each one of us to create new you that is more relevant, more dynamic, more energetic, more mature, more skilled, more knowledgeable, more adaptive, and more productive. That is the requirement. That is what environment is giving us signal, and we have to address that to step into the future or give right direction to our life. I'm going to talk about three aspects to bring the change within oneself. By transforming or being a new you, you can also achieve the goals that you want. It is just like this. The egg, when it is broken from outside, it is a death of a life. But when the egg is broken from inside, it is the birth of a new life. Life moves inward to outward and not from outward to inward, whereas we have been trained to live life based on outward conditions, and that has affected our mental health significantly. So, the first important point which I want to drive is focusing on good physical and mental health. Looking at past year, reflecting on that and asking these questions. Am I in the best possible physical and mental health? If no, then what steps I'm going to take this year to make myself in very good physical and mental state. That is the prerequisite for anything in life, especially relationships today. If you want to have a good relationships, you have to have good physical and mental state. Therefore, reflect on that and explore or find out which are negative emotions that are harming you, draining you, or depleting your energy and creating that lethargy or preventing you from taking action with zeal towards your goal, and then replace those emotions with opposite affirmations to change the mental pattern or thought pattern. So focus on changing those emotions and cultivating positive emotions within you and being alert consistently on what is happening inside. The second aspect today is you must focus on your learning goals. What technology or what knowledge and skill I'm going to acquire this year. And that should be very written, defined goal, because the world is changing and the demands are going to change as newer and newer technology and AI will enter into each and every field. Therefore, learning those skills and acquiring knowledge is a must, and that must be also goal to bring new you. And the third aspect is when we are chasing this, we should not forget human aspect, developing that empathy, developing that ability to connect with people, developing that sensitivity to understand other person and emotions of other person and help him with positive emotions, because relationships are also very important to grow in your life as well as in your professional life. You want to become productive in any organization, you need to have that competence, skills, and knowledge. And in addition to that, you must develop the skill of building relationships, and that is most important. Today, every youth must avoid isolation and join communities of your own interest where that community will help you grow emotionally as well as help you to interact with people and learn those human relationship skills. That is most important. Our mind or our subconscious mind responds depending upon what type of thoughts and images we impregnate on our mind. Therefore, what we intake we are taking every day, that has a significant impact on our life. We are creating our life based on the types of thoughts and images we are impregnating on our subconscious mind. Therefore, be careful about what you are watching on social media. Is it going to help you grow, or is it wasting your time or depleting your energy? This is the question you have to ask yourself from time to time. The energy is the most important factor, especially for young people. Don't drain your energy for the things that are not relevant in your life in the long run. Focus on what is important. Focus on intaking that will create new you, a good human being from all sides, which will create a new society, new culture in the organization, and also can set higher productivity norms, because economic growth requires high productivity, and for that creativity, competence, as well as cooperation and coordination is essential, and that is what is required to be built. Put yourself on this path of creating new you. When you look back at the end of 2025, you should be proud that you have really created new you that will meet all the requirements of living good and sustainable life.